We're good now? We're live now? All right. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Tri-State Fitness. You're here with me, JT, Joshua, and we made our way out to CrossFit 615 again to talk to the one and only Kyle Lampi.
Hello.
And you may recognize him if you came and sponsored any of our team competitions last year.
That's right.
Team hashtag Wake and Quake, right? Where we crushed it. We finished finished the middle of the pack on all the workouts.
All the workouts.
So we were average on just about everything. But he coaches at CrossFit 615, and we came down here to talk to him a little bit about his background and what got him into the fitness industry and CrossFit, and then maybe a little bit more about mindset of getting your mind right, getting ready for some of these crazy workouts that we all do.
Comp season.
It is. It's comp season.
Right.
It's getting hot.
Oh.
It's nice out / hot.
Yeah.
And that means we're gonna be training outside or with the doors open a lot. So, but first off, tell us a little about yourself.
Well, like you said, my name is Kyle. I'm from Las Vegas originally, born and raised there. My whole life has been active. My dad got me into karate when I was 5. Made me go every Saturday, no matter how many times I begged and pleaded to watch X-Men this Saturday morning.
Yes.
Yeah. Never got to see it live. Always had to have it taped. Yeah, I come home and I'd be like,
with a VCR.
Yeah. Yeah, so never got to see that live because I was kicking and punching bags and ki-eyeing a lot.
Yeah.
So that was cool. And then after that, in school, he'd always make me go out for a sport, no matter how bad I was at it. And I was bad at them all, but just as long as I tried. So.
I like that.
And then he always worked out, so he kind of led by example. He never pushed me to lift weights. But I remember in high school, I was being tiny. I got a swirly once. Like a real deal.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
I got a real deal.
Change some things.
Yeah, it changed your whole life perspective. Yeah, what got
I
you to
woke
this
up
point?
and I'm I'm gonna get buff.
I'm gonna get so jacked.
Still waiting for those muscles to show up, but no.
That's swirly muscles.
Yeah,
That's
that's a real deal. So then I just started weight training, and then I had a friend after who was like, "Hey man, you should try CrossFit. I feel like you'd really like it." And I watched a couple of videos.
What year was this?
This was 2012.
Okay.
And he was like, "You should try CrossFit. You might like it," because he knew that I really liked to just put my head down and get things done. And I was like, "No, man. I had my routine. I did Mondays
Chest and
shit, yeah.
tries, and then back and
I
buys.
did legs on Friday for 20 minutes. I was like, that's good. I'm like,
Quarter squats are totally fine.
Seriously,
Yeah.
no, not even squats. Like that machine.
Oh,
The strongest person in the room.
I'm and I realized that I was always the only guy. I'm like, why don't guys do this?
So good for splits.
Yeah.
oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
Give it a whole nickname for crotch.
Yeah, and you never make eye contact with anybody that's on that machine.
Except for myself, because it was really close to the mirror, and I was just like,
I look so good on this machine.
Hey, there's
Why aren't more people over here watching this?
Yeah.
So, and then he's like, let me try it. So the CrossFit gym used to be down the street right next to a Burger King.
Which was 615.
Yeah. And they had these big garage doors that were open, and nothing was nice or new. Everything was dirty and unpolished, and there's chalk everywhere. And I was like, this looks like a montage of a Rocky training movie, like in Rocky was training. So I went in there, and Brandon was the first dude who was like, hey man, it was this huge mountain of a dude was like, come try it out. And I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. And I'll never forget the first workout, 400-meter run, come back in, do 10 back squats at 95 pounds from a rack, 20 ring rows, and then 20 ab mat sit-ups, and you do that for. He gave me to do that for 3 rounds, and then you end with a 400-meter run. And that last 400-meter run, I've never.
No legs.
I've never tried to move a body part so hard with my brain, but it didn't respond. I couldn't believe it. So I collapsed, got on the floor. I was like, dude, that was great. Sign me up. I'm coming back. Driving home, looking around, and all of a sudden it was tunnel vision, and then my hearing went. I was oh, this isn't good. So I made it home, luckily, and I was just spent. I've never been so sore in my life, and that's 95-pound back squat. That's we just tested our back squats a couple weeks ago, and I did 315. It's a huge jump.
Yeah.
And I'm not not to brag, but that's a big jump.
Yeah. That's kind of a big deal. It's kind of a big deal. Yeah.
So it's that.
So how long has that taken? So since that was 2012.
Yeah, right.
So 5 years.
The summer 2012. Yeah.
The 5 years of training. That's a big jump, but that's also 5 years worth of training.
And that's just one movement. That's the everything. I remember there would be days I come here and be like, when am I ever going to get a double under? I'll never be able to do a muscle up, you know? And then one day you're just like, oh, I can do a muscle up. What's next? So like my goal this year, I want to be able to kick up into a handstand, one strict handstand push-up, like super clean, and then like be able to kick down like super controlled.
No wall?
No wall, just
No
straight in the
wall,
middle,
okay.
just.
I got you.
I feel like that'd be sick. But
I know. I remember one time we were working out, it was 225-pound deadlifts, and we were picking it up, and Kyle looks at me, he's like, people snatch this.
yeah,
And I'm like, like we're doing deadlifts, like, God, yeah, they do. It's like, I want to do that.
Yeah, I wanna
I'm
do
like,
that.
all right, we're going to do that. So that was like 3 years
yeah,
ago. We're still working on it.
I remember your first day you came to the gym. I really remember that. I was like, this dude's about it.
Kyle was the first person I met when I walked in the gym at,
Yeah,
6 in the morning. But so what led you from being an athlete, getting into getting yourself kind of in shape to wanting to become a coach and like get other people in shape and change their lives?
I always thought it would, and a lot of people always told me, Kyle, you should be, once they found out I was like into fitness, like you should be a personal trainer. You make people feel comfortable, you can talk to anyone. And I was like, I don't know, it's never like really, I was like, I knew the steps you had to take to like you had to go to school, or not go to school, you had to like take classes and stuff. And I was like, I don't really, that's not my main focus. And then I think you, because you were coaching here, and I came to you, I was like, I think about coaching, and you actually were the one who was like, you should do it. And then I talked to Brandon about it. I was like, hey, you think it would be cool if I coached? He was like, dude, I'll tell you what, if you get your L1, yeah, let's talk about it. And we met for lunch, and so I guess it was you. Yeah, it's your fault that I do this.
It's my fault. I'm like, just do it. It'll be fine.
Yeah. So, yeah, now it's really cool to see. I think the coolest thing about coaching, or one of the challenges, is every athlete has a different way of learning, and it's almost like you learn each person's way of learning. So I know that I can tell this person, hey, on that clean, remember, full extension, big jump, and they get that. They understand what big jump means. Other people, it's like, okay, I want you to take them to hang, and I want you to just jump in the air, jump it. I want you to feel it. They actually have to like feel it. And they go, oh, okay. Or some people have to watch me break it down. So it's so different for everyone, and it's cool to like learn what works for people and what doesn't. Instead of just like blanketly saying to everyone, just jump, or just be better. It's simple, like,
Just be better.
Yeah.
Negotiate
Yeah.
101.
Yeah. Be better.
Just be better.
Do more.
Yeah, do more. Yeah.
Be better and
Faster.
do more.
Yeah. No, it's cool to see people like make. We were just talking about Jamie, like watching her, like she's a person that goes here, who I've seen her like be able to lift like a lot of weight, almost to the point where it's like, maybe I should be able to lift more.
I feel that way a lot of times. I'm like, I should probably be able to lift more.
And I feel that way every time I see Brandon work out. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm really not good at this.
Yeah, I'm not as fit as I thought I was. Yeah.
Yeah. Just like your shirt, regional.
Ish. Yeah, see, I try to kind of cover it up a little bit, and then it comes out. It's the ish part.
For sure.
Speaking of shirts, this
Oh,
guy,
yes.
Wad Custom, sponsored athlete.
Should check him out. A guy came here. His name is Rick. He's changed a lot. Like seeing him rolling here, he was like super nervous his first day. It was raining outside. He came with his friend.
There's 400-meter runs.
Yeah, in the rain, and you come back in. I forgot what it was, like biking and running, and maybe it was like handstand push-ups or something. Oh, not handstand push-ups, hand release push-ups. And I remember thinking this guy was like, he's either gonna die or never come back. And then I remember the last run, no one was out there with him, so I was like, oh,
Go for it. It's all good.
forget it.
Forget it. I'm going for it.
I just finished the workout. I'm dead tired. I'm like, I'm gonna run with him. I'm gonna run with this guy. He needs some encouragement. It's pouring rain, and I'm just like, the whole time I'm thinking, I'm like, I was thinking back to my first day. I was doing a 400-meter run on my last one, and I was like, I know exactly what you're feeling right now. I was like, you just gotta go, man. And it's raining, and it's like, I know this is not what you thought you signed up for. And he came in, and he stuck with it, and he is super passionate about it, and just decided to start this clothing company and asked if I would wear some of his shirts. I was like, yeah, dude, it's super cool. So yeah, he makes like custom shirts for different gyms. And,
cool.
Yeah.
So getting back to that, like kind of his first day, your first day, everybody's kind of first day of getting into anything crazy intense. What kind of mindset do you have to kind of have going into something like that? Like on your perspective, or maybe even somebody that hasn't tried something, somebody that's in the gym, maybe just doing their own kind of routine and seeing this and thinking, there's no way I can do that. What kind of mindset do you think has to be built in for something kind of like the intense training that we're talking about?
I think that over any strength or any like physical ability I've gained from doing CrossFit mentally I have changed so much that it's like, I almost, when I tell people about CrossFit, I'm like, don't even worry about how much you can squat. Don't even worry about like how fast you can row. It's like, it's honestly, when I say it'll change your life, it'll change your life mentally. Like it was, like, I chose to come in the morning because I knew that if I came here and I put my head down and I just did what was ever on that board, no matter how much I didn't want to do it, no matter how bad it sucked, no matter how bad in the middle of it, I was like, I don't know if I can go through this. I always found myself finishing in it. I always found myself being dead tired. But then the rest of the day was like
so
a piece
easy.
of cake, dude. Like I literally stared death in the face and won. Like what? Oh,
Yeah.
I've got to go like mow the lawn now.
Yeah.
Like cool. Like
Easy, right?
Seriously, it changed everything. And I even give my talk self to myself on a daily basis that I do in here. Like sometimes I'm working out alone. I think it'd be funny to have like a camera on the wall because I'm like, all right, Kyle, come on. And I'm like, there's no one here, but I'm like, someone needs to tell me to get back up on that bar. Like you only got 4 reps left. What are you doing? Don't drop, you know?
Yeah.
And then so I'll be at home. I'm tired. I just got done eating food and I really want to take a nap. I'm like, no, I've got a bunch of music stuff I got to do. I'm like, and I tell myself same thing, dude. Get up, do it. Like it's really cool. That is the biggest thing about anything in life, but especially CrossFit. It's like everyone says it, 1 rep at a time. It really is 1 rep at a time. We had a workout there, wall balls. It was a 200-meter sprint, 250-meter sprint, 20 wall balls, 20 kettlebell swings at 70 pounds. And I went super hard that first row, and I said, uh-oh, when I got to the ball, and I said, well, you told yourself before you were going to do this workout that you were going to go unbroken, so you're going to do it. And after that 10th rep, I was like, you only got 10 more. This is what you get for telling yourself you're going to do 20, but do it. And you just do it. It's just doing it. Your body will do it.
I think on the flip side of that too, what stops a lot of people is kind of what you mentioned was self-talk or self-doubt even of, I can't do this, or I struggle with that, and that defeats them way before their body will, stop. They'll stop themselves before their body actually gives out on something that they're actually capable of doing.
Yeah, your brain is powerful. Your brain controls your body. So if your brain's not going to do it, you think your arms are going to move? No.
I think CrossFitters have a leg up on the mental aspect. Very rarely we have a college athlete or somebody who played at a high upper level sport who can say, yeah, comparatively I've been competitive, at upper level athletics, who can come in first day, never in CrossFit, still crush it. But most of our people who come in are people who've never really been competitive in a sport, and they've never had to push themselves physically like that. And so, like you were saying earlier, it's really cool to see, one, because you've experienced that yourself, but also see that in them realize that, mental toughness is a thing, and that's what all these motivational quotes mean. Everybody has that little guy in their head telling them, stop, you can't do it, it's too hard, why am I here, it's too early, stop looking at me, coach, things like that, or hey, coach's back's turned, I don't want to do this rep. So everybody has that, but it's cool to see as a coach to know both sides of that. Hey, I've been there, and hey, I see you going through that. I'm here to support you. But I think CrossFit, we get a lot of those people coming in the door, especially in that type of fitness, who've never really had to challenge themselves like that. So it's really cool to be a part of that.
It's just it's like a muscle. You have to train them, and it just gets easier the more you do it. Just like deadlifting may have sucked the first time you did it, but the more you do it, never gets easier.
You just put more weight on it.
Yeah.
It never gets easier, you just get faster.
But
I think
you're
it's
used
cool
to it.
for
You're
people to
used to
hear all coaches talk all the time. Like, guys, it's hard for us too.
Dude.
Like, we struggle at this just as much as you do. We just might know a little bit more vernacular and can have a better eye for it, but we struggle too.
I mean, I still need to be told to pick that ball up. I still need to be told, like, no, keep going. And you're like, you're right, I am going to keep going. Because you're not going to die. You may think you're going to die, but I always tell people this, and I don't know if it's encouraging, but I'm like, listen, you'll pass out before you die. You will.
It's fine, no big deal.
You're going to be fine.
Yeah,
If you're really going that hard, where your body will shut down, and you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
And I'll get you some water.
And I'll bring some water
Like,
into you.
it's
Premium.
Yeah.
Water in a towel.
Water in a towel.
And then we'll finish the workout, but after you wake up. But we'll
Yeah. No, I think that's true, and I think just self-talk is huge. I learned that kind of once we got assault bikes. I feel was a huge thing of like anything like running, obviously, because it's just you in the road, or like a assault bike that's just kind of like just a constant moving piece where there's really no chance really for you to take a break. And it's just you and a very simple movement that you don't have to have skill for it. You just go. And what are you saying to yourself while you're doing that? And you can either be like, this sucks, I hate it, everything is hurting, and this is horrible, and I'm going to have to slow down, I'm going to have to stop, whatever. Or you can kind of like, hey, it's almost done, give me 10 more seconds, or kind of set yourself up with little bitty goals. I know that helps a lot of people, just setting little bitty goals. Get to another 10 seconds, get another 2-3 reps in before you take a break, and before you know it, you're like, okay, maybe another 2 more reps or something like that in there. And that kind of helps people power through a lot of that stuff.
Like I said, you set those small goals. That's what made me learn to like wall balls. Is I heard, I don't know, I can't remember who said it, but it's like just give yourself a small number and then say 5 more. And then once you reach that, say 5 more. I still do that. And once I get past 10, I'm like, you can do 5 more. All right, you can do 5 more. All right, you're 20. Okay, you can do 5 more. You're 25.
Yeah.
I mean, there does come a point where you're like, no brain, I'm not doing 5 more. So,
That's it.
Yeah, I need to take a break, and then I'll do 5 more. But for the most part, yeah, you're right. You just keep setting these little goals and building that.
And that gets stronger, like you said, just like a muscle. It gets stronger and better, and you're able to fight through a lot of that stuff as well.
So give us some tips. Like if you have somebody walk in the door today, they're like, hey, mentally, I don't know if I can do what's on the board today. Coach, tell me what to do. What would you say to that person walking in the door as an athlete?
Like, I can't do this today. I always tell them, number one, you can. But if you're really that smoked or you're really not feeling it today, though all I care about is that you're moving efficiently and safely. So if you need to drop that weight, let's drop that weight. If you need to scale that run from a 400 to a 200, I don't care. Just as long as you're getting the same response as the person who is doing the 400. Like, I don't need you doing a 400 run if it's going to take you 4 minutes, and then everyone else is on to the next part, because you're not getting that response that you need. If this workout's supposed to be a sprint, say it is, I'd rather you be able to sprint 100 meters and come back in, so you're getting that same response as the guy who's been here 5 years, or the regional athlete. Like they need to feel. Just because you're not at that level physically doesn't mean you can't feel that way. I think, for sure. And I understand. You have days where I have those days where I come in here and I know I'm sandbagging it. I'm like, I could go a little harder, but my body's just tired. And I always tell them, I'm like, you know what you're feeling more than I do. I'm just going off what you tell me. So I need you to gauge it. If you really feel like you're going to injure yourself, or you really feel like you're that tired where you're just like gassed, let's take it easy. Take it easy. Like I said, drop that weight. You're good.
Yeah.
Just as long as you're moving.
Well, cool. To wrap it up a little bit, where can people find more about you? Because I know not only are you like this awesome athlete and coach, but you DJ.
I do.
As well.
I DJ.
Awesome DJ.
I DJ every weekend at the Valentine downtown.
All right.
Yes. The hidden talent comes out.
Yeah. I'm in a 90s DJ group called DJ Tanner and Uncle Jesse. Just find us.
So
on.
good.
I love it. I love it.
We do a full house in there.
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
Heyo.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, that's
we
great.
actually do an event called Full House where we do house music all night.
Great.
You're there. Let's go. So yeah, that's what I do. I do music full time and then coach. I live my life in sweatpants and shorts. It's pretty cool.
Best job ever.
Pretty cool life, right?
Yeah.
Yellow people all day.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for having us out. Come back out. But guys, until next week, we'll see you later. Thanks. Have a good one.
See ya.
See ya.